From My News 26 and CCTV, it's high school football. Coming to you this season from schools throughout the region. This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy. Your local electric cooperative is looking out for you. And by Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services.
Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to exciting high school football action here on 26 Sports and CCTV. I'm Jeff Castillo, and joining me in the booth tonight will be Mr. Bill Barnett. We are in beautiful Lake City, Michigan, where the Mustangs of Sanford Meridian are taking on the undefeated Lake City Trojans. The Mustangs come in with a 4-4 overall record, and Lake City Trojans are looking to go for a second undefeated regular season in a row, and we're looking for a good one tonight. Bill?
I'm looking for a good game too. Jeff, thanks for having me on your program and at this game tonight. I'm excited to do it. It's my second Highland Conference game in a week. I was back last week watching McBain, and here we are in Lake City, and there's a rivalry there, and maybe they'll see each other in postseason. Both teams have qualified, but today's important for a home field qualifier for Lake City, and I think that'll be a key for them, and I think they're going to want to finish undefeated tonight. So far, tremendous season, 8-0 overall, 5-0 in the conference versus a 4-4, 4-3 in their conference, Sanford Meridian, the Mustangs.
Right, and the Highland Conference is no pushover. That's a pretty tough conference. McBain is always right there. Beale City's been tough for years. They've had kind of a little bit of a downslide here the last couple years. But Manton is a good team. Pine River's been a good team. It's a really good conference, always challenging, and we always look forward to doing those games in the Highland Conference. Now, Sanford Meridian comes in winning 2 in a row, so they've got a little bit of momentum built up, and I'm assuming maybe they're playing their best football right now, and I'm sure they are well aware that Lake City has an awful stingy defense.
Wow.
I'm sure they've been working on their offense really hard, trying to figure out what they can do to get some points on the board against them.
Jeff, they've played 8 games, the Trojans have, and they've given up 38 points total.
That's crazy.
And I think at the same amount, McBain, who also has a tremendous defense, is up in the 80s or 90s. Under 100 is anything like that is winning football. But this is why you're winning. I mean, it's like the Tigers when they win or lose the 1-0 game. Can you score some runs? These guys are, just a few points on the board wins games for them. But that's not what they're doing. They've got 262 offensive points through the year. Sanford Meridian 239. And points against 38 for Lake City and 196 for Sanford Meridian. Both schools similar size, 387 enrollment for Sanford Meridian, 348 for Lake City. So it's going to be an interesting battle on paper. What does paper mean when it's wet? It's been sprinkling. The water and the wind has been inconsistent. It's just not a straight cold winter wind. It's blowing around. It's like one of those tropical things with some warmness and water. So that's going to be a factor when you've got at least a quarterback from Lake City that loves to throw as well as run.
Yeah, exactly, and that's probably the key. So we're going to wrap this pregame up right now, and we'll be back in a few moments for the start of our football game here on 26 Sports and CCTV.